professional rugby player isn't necessarily the first image you conjure up on hearing the name Rocky Elsom.
96 Fresh.
An international arrest warrant was issued on Friday against former Wallaby captain Rocky Elsom. Elsom was found guilty of forgery, use of forgery, and misuse of corporate assets, and sentenced to 5 years imprisonment by a court in Narbonne. Charges were brought following the 41-year-old's stint as president of French club Narbonne between 2015 and 2016.
Perhaps a bit more physical than you were expecting in the Magnus League when you first started, or was it as you expected?
It probably wasn't more physical than I expected, but I think there are different challenges. There's challenges about how to be creative and
He was removed from his role and left behind what French newspaper Midi Olympique described as a catastrophic financial situation. The 75th Test Wallaby was accused of embezzling around €79,000, $128,121 Australian dollars, before leaving the club, who were relegated to the 3rd division of French rugby 2 years later. He was also accused of hiring, for around €7,200, $11,676 Australian dollars per month, an individual residing in Australia, who never came to Narbonne and did not perform any service for the club. A lawyer involved in the case told AFP. The president of the court handed down a sentence higher than the prosecutor's request of 2 years imprisonment. Elsom was interviewed just a week earlier in Ireland by the Sunday Times. He revealed he had returned to Dubin, where he would remain for the rest of the year, and had taken up a role coaching at the Catholic University School while he was recovering from an injury. "I'm recovering from an injury, and this is a good place to be for it," Elsom said. "I had a break in work, and though I should take it, I'm trying to avoid getting cut open again, so I'll just stay here and work on that." Narbonne, who were champions of France in 1936 and 1979, were placed in liquidation and relegated in 2018 after years of financial difficulties